All right, a little bit different start to the video real quick is that we are got our biggest storage unit. That's why we got Woodrow the trailer, and then my dad's actually got the OG trailer, and we're gonna go ahead and show you all this real quick, then we're gonna go ahead and get in the trailers, take it back home. That right there is a lot of stuff. That is a 10 by 20, almost stacked full. It looks actually like a 10 by 25 to be quite honest with you. They had this as a 10 by 20. I think that's bigger than 20. All right, the reason why I bid so high was $1,000. I saw this DeWalt thing right there, little nailer, and then just a lot of accoutrements throughout the entire thing. We're gonna pack it high in the trailers, take it all home. All right, we are back. Y'all saw this one. Now this and that is full. This was the biggest storage unit that we have ever purchased, and it was a 10 by 20. Not really stacked. It has a whole bunch of small stuff in it. So we're gonna go ahead and show you what we got in here first. I might have to kind of lower this down a little bit because we're at such an angle. Is that sand dollars? Aren't they called dollar weeds?
Yeah.
You got old dollar weeds. Look at this mess we got in here. We're gonna go ahead and talk about today's sponsor. Today's sponsor is Whatnot. If you don't know what Whatnot is a live selling platform where you can buy and sell literally almost anything and you get some really good smoking deals. We just had a jewelry show, so we're actually packing up the jewelry show, but do not fret because we have another show on June 28th at 6 p.m. And boy, do we have some awesome stuff that we're gonna sell. We're gonna do only $1 starts. We're gonna have reduced shipping and a $50 giveaway for buyer appreciation. There's a QR code up in the corner. If you use that code and you haven't used Whatnot before, you get $15 off. You don't have to use it with us. You can use it anywhere on the platform. You just point your phone at that thing, beep, bop, boop. Sign in, use our code, $15 for you. But this stuff over here is what we're gonna sell. Just a little bit of pieces. I wanted to go ahead and give you a little preview. Again, this is on June 20th. This thing's worth like 300 bucks. We're gonna start it at $1. This one right here, worth 300 bucks. Started at $1. This one, that's worth like 200 bucks. I'm only gonna start at $1. You cannot beat that. Again, there's a QR code up in the corner, and they have a whole bunch of different categories. Say you're not into pottery or jewelry, that's all right, because you just pop on Whatnot. It's a cool little app, and it has a ton of different categories. You got plants, you got a whole bunch of like vintage stuff, you got makeup and beauty, you got clothing, you got tons of stuff. So whatever you're into, it is on their site. We do appreciate Whatnot for sponsoring this video. Now, back to that storage unit. If you're not already locked in.
What is on them chairs?
You got a broom. Now we paid 1,000 bucks for all this. Always remember 1,000 bucks. So you got a broom, $5.
Hey, that actually is a good broom.
This is a good broom.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not using that in the house.
That's a good, no, not for the house.
Maybe for storage unit.
That's a good storage unit broom. Another good storage unit broom.
Ooh.
I mean, come on now. What are you asking for in life? All right, so we have
Chair of cheer.
Chair of cheer. Got a hole in it. I don't know about that. Look at this little generator. Got a DJ950 generator. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. 50-50 oil to gas ratio. That's probably spark plug. Missing a spark plug. Guessing it does not work. A lot of this stuff we found looked like this. All right. Dad and I loaded this super quick. But here's the deal when it comes to stuff like this. We're going to put that right there. Is a lot of it can be parted out. So you'll understand that as we go forward in this treasure hunt together. That doesn't look anything good. That's like a George Foreman and a shoe. Maybe Cinderella's in here. Hey, Cinderella! Never see that again. This is actually super cool. This is they don't even sell these anymore, I don't think. It's all falling apart. This is an old Yamaha metal gas tank for a boat. They don't even sell them. They moved to plastic. This thing's probably worth 50 or 60 bucks easy online. We have a Yamaha, and Dad might end up using this one. The plastic ones nowadays are junk. Everything's plastic, nothing works properly. Got another chair to cheer. So many chairs to cheer. Look at them all. Can you see them?
I can see them.
You have a cow.
Cow. We got cows. $10 each.
Huh?
$10 each.
$10 each. So she's in here now. We have some wire stuff. That's not worth anything. Everything has a price tag on it, kind of, right? Like another chair cheer. Not that good. Another chair cheer. Not that good. There's a baby! Diapers. What do we got in here? Alright, so we got a riveter. This is riveting entertainment. There you go. Baby clothes. Now we'll look through these. If we can donate them, we'll donate them. But other than that, they're kind of dirty. And when we were loading this, and again, we don't look through anything when we're loading, but you obviously see stuff. And like 20 bucks. Now, I'm assuming that $20 that never sold because they didn't buy it for 20 bucks. I think that this was a flea market person. And this was their flea market stuff. Which is not terrible because some flea market people have a lot of good stuff. Now, I've been to some flea markets where it hasn't been all that great. So you got that. These are nunchucks. Nunchucks. No. What is that? What is this? That's a TV level. It's pretty neat. I think that this is a... Oh! It's a seat.
Swing.
Yeah. Wait a second. It's falling apart. No. Wait a second. That's definitely some sort of seat. No. That's the back of it. Not for a full-size human. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Oh, your legs are going through that. That looks like someone's going to break a hip doing that. Well, we have 1, 2... Then you have the backs to them, I'm thinking maybe? 3...
I don't know what that's for.
4. You got 4 of them. Oh! That's a shame we don't have the lock, the key to that thing.
Oh, dang.
I know, that'd be perfect for us. You know what this is?
It's a hub lock.
No, it's a big tickler. No?
You're ridiculous.
You're ridiculous.
What
Yeah,
is that? What is that?
It's a lock for a wheel. Wheel lock.
Oh, it's a wheel lock, not
Wheel
a hub lock.
Pretty close. DVD player. Probably not worth a whole bunch of money. Now we only paid $1,000, and you're thinking already, you overpaid. Well, you haven't seen the other trailer yet. Got a pair of boots in here, and these boots are made for walking over there. Got a Makita. That's probably worth 20 bucks right there. Cord looks like it's seen better days. For sure.
There's something in there.
There's something in there. It's just a charger. And somebody said, I read the comments. I read a lot of the comments. Probably 98%. That we didn't show everything in the last locker. I was kind of grazing over stuff because stuff wasn't that good. Well, guess what, everybody? We're going to show everything in this locker. Everything. Even if you don't want to see this, you're going to see it.
Pivot.
We got to pivot sometimes. Listen. Got to. All right, now if you come down here. All right, so we got the mics working now. Sometimes they're tricky. You just got to turn them on. There's an on button on them. Real tricky stuff. But this was a steal of a deal. Most of these are steel brand, and they took them apart. Now, they took them apart, I think, because they took like the air cleaners out of them, but the engines are still here. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these models, that one's a Husqvarna. Husqvarna. That's a new brand. Husqvarna. And a lot of these are easily parted out on eBay for probably $30 to $40 a piece. Now you're like, that's crazy. I'm telling you, to buy one of these new now are $700 to $900. We looked at them. So people aren't buying them new anymore. People are actually fixing their old ones, and I have all the parts you need to fix them. So that's not a huge, that's not bad, is what I'm saying. I don't know what's in there. We'll go through that. But like, if you look back in here, we got a lot going on. What does the sirens do? As you can see, I know you're way over there. You have a ton of like the chainsaws. So you got 2 chainsaws here. 1, 2, then you got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You have 9 items there. And I'm thinking $30 a piece. That's 270, I think, maybe. Maybe even more than $30 a piece, probably. You got some stuff here. And then like in this little thing, see these covers? All this is still sellable. Probably need that bolt back though. Gonna need that bolt. But all this is still sellable. Like that cover right there is not broken. None of it's broken, just needs to be cleaned up. That's the steel BG56C. And the cover probably goes for 30, 40 bucks. And we have like all the covers. Now to sell this at a flea market, I could see how it would be virtually impossible. Selling it on eBay, that stuff is eBay gold. Then back here, you got a nice blower. Now that's a Troy built. Troy built probably ain't the, huge compared to like the steel stuff. This we think goes to a tank that's in the other one. So we're gonna go ahead, because I think we have an acetylene torque in the other one. This is a 3-leaf clover, not a 4-leaf clover. We're looking for that 4-leaf clover in this one. So what we got here is just a ton of glassware. You got a little vase right there. You have a $2, that's metal. Sexton 1973 USA. That's pretty cool. All right. Here's some bulbs here. If anybody has a bright idea. Not seeing much in this one. I don't have to take all of this out because you can see it the way that it is. And then what do we got in here? We have just a case, Icon case with a basket. All right, we got Casey Kane. They're trying to sell this. See how everything has price tags on it? Definitely flea market. They ain't never selling out at a flea market for $5 though. Ain't happening. Then you have that thing, whatever that is. It's actually pretty cool looking. She might be worth $5 on that one. They might be okay with that price. $8 for this. I can see why it ended up in a storage unit. When you're out at the flea market, you gotta price your stuff to sell. You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of like a yard sale.
Kind of like just a yard sale. Now this is a pretty nice piece of crystal. Germany crystal, full leaded. And that's the company that, Gorham. We've sold that before. So that's a keeper. That's probably worth 10 or 20 bucks. And that is not crystal. This one looks like Laura. What are these right here? What is this? Oh, I thought this was bed grabber. What are you grabbing? Bed grabber. Like a what? Oh, wait a second. That's magnetic. Would you put that maybe like in a truck bed?
Oh, maybe like a camper.
I don't know. But whatever it is, who knows? We'll look it up. So this looks like a whole bunch of junk to the naked eye. But to our eyeballs, this ain't that shabby. There's definitely a lot of money to be made. Let's go over to the next trailer. All right, the second trailer. Are you ready for this? Now you haven't seen this.
Oh my word.
It is, I mean, a ton of stuff. Now, is it all junk?
Hey,
I don't know.
Does that work?
I don't know, something broke. Does what work?
The little
Machine? I don't know, but that's pretty good. This is the Sport E 2.0.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's pretty good. We were actually looking for, what broke was, this must have fallen. There was some shiftage in here. Now, I'm not saying we lost anything real good, but we'll just have to clean it up. Let's move over here because we had some sort of avalanche. Whole bunch of wire shelving. Now, here's the deal about wire shelving. If you go to the Home Depot and you buy wire shelving, it's expensive. To sell it secondhand is like pulling teeth. Ain't happening. Look at this thing.
Oh, that thing's cool.
That's actually really nice. I mean, you could sell that at a yard sale for, I don't know, $1, $5, something like that.
Missing stuff.
It looks like it's definitely missing like the back of it, maybe front of it. I don't know. Something's going on with it. All right, what do we got going on here? We have some sort of curtain rods. Stick with us now. I think there's going to be some good stuff. I know it's early on, but trust me, we're here for the long haul. Hopefully you all got some snacks, or you won't even look at that thing. It's just falling apart. Hopefully you got some snacks and everything. As I'm kind of going through this, as you can tell, I'm going to try to get down into the meat and potatoes of this. We do have a meet and greet coming up. We have a meet and greet at the Bounty Hunters Emporium. She just told me I had a hole in my shirt. I've worn this shirt. I think I've owned this shirt for probably 15 years.
I was just letting you know, just in case you say, well, Taylor never tells me if I have holes in my shirt or booger in my nose.
I wear my shirts out. Like the other day we just tore off the sleeves of a shirt because they were basically had holes in them. I wear t-shirts to like they're literally made of nothing.
But I buy him t-shirts. But
the meet and greet is July 5th, 10 to 2 at the Bounty Hunters Emporium. We will be there. This video I know is dropping very close to that, so it's very short notice and we apologize. We've already said it on our Flip Squad, but this video was a little bit further out. But we will be there July 5th, 10 to 2 if y'all want to come and meet us. Bounty Hunters Emporium, and they're doing it because they also have a thing going on that day too. So come out and see us, we'll be there. All right, we got some more wire shelving. Ow, that was my foothold. That's nice, watch out for this. This is some sort of like octopi or something. I'm trying to get this thing out of here, which is wedged in there like unbelievably. This is actually pretty expensive. That's nice. DeWalt?
Oh, is there a charger in there?
Probably not. Do you need a charger?
Oh no.
No, you're Ryobi.
Ryobi.
That's just the, hey, we actually have this. We have the nail gun. I saw it in here.
Cool.
So we'll keep that. Can I move this now? No. Yes. All right, still leaking stuff. All right, this is just a very nice, heavy, this thing weighs a ton.
That actually is nice.
It's so heavy. Why is it so?
You think that'd be cool in the booth?
I don't know what you would
display stuff.
What would you put in it? Why is this $10?
Right.
What is this?
Could fill it up with jewelry bags.
Park by phone. Can you even own these?
That's a parking meter.
It's a parking meter. It's definitely not working. Can you? I think you can own parking meters. I'm assuming. Maybe. And we're gonna say yes. We're gonna say yes to that. This is also fallen. We'll have to get this thing out here in a second and then move our way over that way. There's a dolly. Hey, dolly. All right. These always sell, whatever it is. You got a part number on it. This goes to some sort of Toyota. Boom, that's probably 50 bucks. Nah, probably 30. Got some scratches on it. Headlight right here, boom. Probably 20 bucks. This stuff, see at a flea market, this is hard selling. On eBay, much easier selling. They all got part numbers on them. They're all original. Door handles. This box is probably, that looks like a computer. Whole computer box there. I don't know about that one though. But this is probably, as long as they're not broken, like this switch panel right there. Do you know how many times like this stuff breaks and everything? And then all that is the original, none of it looks corroded. That thing's probably worth 30, 40 bucks. So this box probably $100. So you can sell these, you just gotta put the work in them. But that's eBay gold right there. We sell so many car parts, and like see how there's like those white marks right there? That's not a big deal. All you gotta do is just clean it with a little bit of cleaner. My foot is stuck. Watch out for that. That'll
get you.
That'll get you. You know, Grayson has the thing that goes over it so you don't do that. Interesting. You know what I almost just screamed? Help. They were trying to get 20 bucks for this. These are worth, I think, $10. These are the old school. This is where, like, if you were in trouble, this was like your on the go. See how she's like 3 easy steps, fully extend it, plug it in, and then turn on, and then ask for help.
Reba?
Reba? Is that old Reba? She looks fancy. Get it? If you know, you know. On that one. What I'm trying to do is get Mr. Thingamajiggy out of here. What are you doing, bud? You got broken glass all around you. We'll have to go get the broom. Oh, man. And like I said, somebody said we don't go through everything. Guess what? You're getting everything today. I'm not seeing that this has a plug-in, right? Which means, how sweet would this be if you just got on this? So if you were on this, right? This is pretty nice. It's on silent mode. I was looking for a little cardio machine. That might be my little cardio machine right here. We'll have to figure out how in the world it turns on, right? You could sell it locally probably for 20, 30 bucks. But honestly, lightweight, we might put it upstairs, start doing a little workout. There's so many of the little help things. So obviously this one's called the Survivor from JCPenney. That's what you got going on here. So we have a lot of glass and stuff here that looks like has fallen. They were trying to get 20 bucks for this one too, help. We'll put that back together. We have a lot of hooks and stuff. So what we're gonna do is go get the broom, sweep this up so none of it gets on the ground because we don't want the doggies to get any hooks and stuff in there. Little feetsies, but we'll come back. It'll look the same, but this will be cleaned up. All right, we cleaned up the glass. Check this out. Whoa. Calm it down there, buddy. What do you got going on in here? Got these guys. All right. Got a tulip. Not seeing much there. Got Mary praying. That's a hobnail. They were asking $5 for that. It's milk glass hobnail. I'm not seeing any marks on it, but that's probably worth something, right? Mm-hmm. We'll put that over on the old whatnot area. You got these little salt and pepper shakers here. That kind of cool.
Those are pretty.
Yeah. I think they feel like they would be old, right?
Do they not have stoppers?
No, they just put tape over them. You know, they're just like, hey, listen, you're not coming out of there. Got tape on you. Then we have some angels here. Check it out. That I do not think is old. That says half a kilogram. It's a cool looking bottle though. Another angel here. Angel in the outfield. That looks like cut glass or crystal. Glass. See the little thing on it? It's blown glass. That's weird looking though. It would have a stopper in it, I think, and we're missing the stopper. And we found these two little trinket dishes. I would say candy dishes, trinket. Put your Werthers in there.
I like that green one with the roses.
This one right here? Yeah, that's pretty nice. That's nice. And then you have like this little set, I think. This looks like crystal. It could be glass. Kind of hard to tell. This one looks like crystal. This one looks like glass, don't it? Yeah, I think this one's crystal. Again, the best way to know, flick it, and if it goes, ah, it's crystal. If it goes, ooh, it's glass. That's basically how we do it. This was made in Germany. Doesn't have a top to it though, so that's no good. You got a big mason jar here. Big ball mason jar, wide mouth. That's what you call me when I talk too much.
I do not.
No, this one has a jacket on. He's wearing clothes. So that's all we got in there. That's not terrible. I mean, a little bit of here, a little bit of there, maybe 20 bucks, I'd say. I think we're gonna $20 this thing to death. Is probably what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? But if you get enough $20, swizzle sticks. If you get enough $20, you're really, what is that? Is that like something you put a plant in?
Kind of looks like it.
Kind of looks like. Is that Dale? $75. What is he trying to sell for 75 bucks? I'm guessing this is with a he. It's just a DVD set, discs. There's no way that's worth 75 bucks. We'll look it up and throw up this old comp of this. I can tell why I didn't sell. Because ain't nobody paying 75 bucks for that thing. Got some plates. Vortex plates. Interesting. Got a dolly. Both its wheels are actually flat, so that's neat. Here's a nice piece of artwork. Picasso, broken, has a name on it. Monet. Shut your mouth. Like the actual Monet. Wouldn't be oil painting though because they have glass on the front. And this is I don't know what this is. Stop and read this first though. Make sure you do that. We have a nice Weber here, 10 bucks. Now, that's pretty good for $10. Is that the new, like, grate? This is great right here. Oh, this is great. It's used. Stop it. How do you even find a used Weber in a box? That means they kept the box. This was for $7. This is cast iron. and it was probably like a table or something. You could use that for something. You could put like a really nice table on that.
Yeah, like a tabletop.
Like I put a tabletop on it, just screw it on there and use it in your greenhouse, or because that right there is like heavy duty.
Yeah.
She ain't going no. You better watch your toesies. It's gonna go and get you.
Damn.
That thing is heavy. That's a toe breaker right there. Toe breaker. Roger Smith. Whoa, watch the top of, watch out, Roger. Now I know it's Roger Smith because it says it. I just didn't name him Roger Smith. And this is a, I have no idea. Do you have any idea what that would be?
It almost looks like a candle holder.
Oh man.
Like
very fancy candle holder, Roger. Here, let's put you over next to that and you guys can talk about it. Figure out what you are and then get back to me. There's just so much stuff we threw in here. All right, here's a little box. What do you think's in the little box? Try this with me, opening it. Nah, this ain't gonna work. We're gonna have to go down here. We've got a Verizon. Was that Verizon?
Is it a router?
Looks like a router. And not,
geez.
I know. Routers are worth like absolute, unless they're like brand new routers, you really, it's brand new. It's for 2020 edition though. We got to know what's inside of it, right? Got to know. My knife is somewhere. I don't have it. We have a mess out here. We used to do this in somebody else's yard and feel bad because we would be such a mess. Now this is our own yard. We don't care. I mean, we have stuff, if you look back, we have stuff thrown everywhere. All right, what do you got here, Mr. Router? Yeah, that actually might be worth money. I've sold one of these before, and this one's brand new. Yep.
Wow.
Open
box.
Well, open box. Yeah. Brand new open box. We'll actually keep the original box. We got Cobalt here. Now, I don't know if you can part out battery powered stuff, but that's a 40 volt max. That probably would still work. The battery stuff. So that will be parted out. We'll look it up. Cobalt, I'm telling you, we've been shopping for stuff like that. The prices of anything nowadays new is astronomically high. Like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Dolly has a bad wheel. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, Dolly hurt her head. Pardon me, Dolly. Dolly, pardon. Get it?
I got it.
Look at this mess. Where's my dad? He helped me load this. All right, we got another wire shelf. Has anybody seen $1,000 yet? I see something. I can see clearly now. There's nothing in there. I'm gonna cry myself to sleep. Watch out now. Oh, light bulbs. That's not bad. Yes, it is. It's not good. It's so shabby, it's not even funny at this point. No, there's a lot to go through. Listen, I can make a couple $1,000 out of all this. I got a feeling. All right, what do we got here? Banana box. Come on, Mr. Banana Box. And then we have, is that Motorola? 2011. Just a real nice pad of paper. Got that thing, got this. Hey, there's some, we just sold some of these. Are these flags? No, not flags. No cards. Christmas, though. They're pretty cool. We're doing the Christmas shows in July on Whatnot. So, this is actually, hold on. We got a whole, wait a second. I'm getting excited about Christmas cards here. They're expensive. We went and picked up cards the other day. How much were they? Like $5 a piece? What are these? What am I looking at? Peppermint owl ornaments?
I don't know.
Are they missing
Plate
something?
your Christmas cookies. 5 photos.
Is it how to make the Christmas cookies?
No. I think you just put your Christmas cookies on it. I don't know.
I have no idea what that is. No idea. My heart is broken because I thought they were Christmas cards. Okay, there's just those left in here and some other glass things. Interesting. All right, well, things are getting shady. That joke's never gonna get old. I think it's so funny. It's not though, it's not funny at all. Honeywell. Light, security light. It's in there. Yeah. That's not bad. That right there is probably 20 or 30 bucks. Probably pre-owned. You plug it in. Waterproof construction, 5-year warranty. Lasts 45 years. That's, well, I'll be dead in 45 years. This will be lasting longer than I'm alive. When I plug that, that's actually kind of sad. I guess everything would last. Like that tree would probably last longer than I'm alive. And that tree. Huh. My life is so short. Anyway, really starting to reminisce about my life. When we moved here, you said this was a small city. This city is huge. There's alarms going off, fires. There's no way to get any of this stuff out.
Miko's probably howling.
Oh yeah, Miko, the dog, the shepherd, howls. Just straight up.
When she hears sirens.
All right, I mean, we literally have like a jammed in mess here. I'm gonna try to work from, we got like a piece of a car, possibly. We got some magazines here. Yo Ho Ho, book 2. All right. The magazine holder's pretty nice though. And we're gonna start doing yard sales once we get the concrete poured underneath the eBay barn. So a lot of this stuff we could keep for our yard sales. Some of it is trash, like this. That is actually, well, it was good. This was a fence to a saw, but I think they cut it with the saw blade. They got too close and they went, and that was the end of that. Nice little pouch here. There's something in it. This is brand spanking new. Brand new pillow. That's not exciting at all. Our spirits are high though because we just found a home light. Old homie light here. What do we got going on? She's rough. Might be able to part it out though. Listen, that might be 20 bucks in parts. Very possible. Probably not, but we'll give it a shot. What are you doing? Calm it down. Now these right here, in this condition, are worth absolutely nothing. These are those big old thingamajiggies. Yeah, not good there. And there's some clothes under here, which is also looking not so good. I've seen...
These shoes are fancy.
They are some fancy. These are Robert David. He's got 2 first name shoes. You can't beat that with a stick. And they are triple wides. That's what I wear. I wear triple wide shoes. My feet are like little paddles. I can swim so fast. It's actually not true. It's a little light right here.
A little dolly.
Or doily.
I'm in a doily. Doily dolly.
Doily dilly. Diley doily. This is a Harbor Freight. These things are real nice. Oh, there's a turtle. Turtle. I'm not seeing much, right? Just some clothing that is in absolutely horrible condition. There's a gigantic refrigerator. Microwave. Probably not worth a whole bunch. So we'll go ahead and just discard that. This is a brush guard to like a four-wheeler golf cart. Daniel's face. We wrap it around Daniel. You put it on a trailer. It's actually very heavy duty. It's very steely. So I don't know, maybe 10 bucks at the yard sale, 20 bucks at the yard sale, especially around these parts. People like that. Watch it now. We got things dropping. We got an eagle beaver.
It's dripping oil.
It's dripping something. She's leaking. Got some leakage here.
And yes, I say oil.
But it's this ain't bad. Like I've seen worse. I mean, it's called the eager beaver.
Eager beaver.
That makes more sense than the eagle beaver. But that's actually a solid name for a chainsaw. Chopping wood, eager beaver. Wow. Okay, on that mark, we're gonna go ahead and clean up and cry slightly, and then we'll be back. We are back in the flea market, and here is another router. Has the same brand name as that one. Fios. So I don't know. Maybe that's a good brand. Maybe it's a bad brand. Who knows? We just got a nice breeze blowing, which is sweet because it's getting hot in here. Are fake logs worth anything? I don't know. I'll have to look it up. This is definitely probably not worth much.
Oh, sorry.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Little bit of a. That's pretty nice. Yard sale, 50 cents. 50 cents. Hey, a lot of 50 cents is a lot of 50 cents. All right, that makes no sense. Look at all these nails. This is a whole bunch of flat tires. We're gonna have to like put these in bags.
Those are good like hanging picture nails.
These, you could hang everybody's picture on Main Street for 17 years and probably not use all those nails. That is a lot of nails right there. We have a TV, baby TV. It's missing a foot. There's no way that works. It's also got some weird looking stuff on it. That's how you hang the TV. Thank goodness that didn't hit that. Look at this, a cooler. Oh, there's something in it. Ew, you hear it? Why are you stepping back?
There's water.
That's bad. That smells horrible. I'm tripping over this log. I could probably just move it. Oh, look at this thing. 1993 USA made. Modern flame. Hey, this might be worth some money. I don't know. We'll put it aside. Again, eBay stuff. Definitely not flea market stuff. Flea market stuff you need like, I mean, are people going to the flea market to find huge bed rail things? I don't know. Nobody knows. Got some tables though. These, if you buy these new right now, they're $100. I mean, you could sell them on Facebook Marketplace for $10. Easy, easy $10. Another table. This table, oh, not yet. Golf clubs, horrible. Definitely not good golf clubs here. Not worth anything. Probably not worth the scrap that it is. Things are still getting shady. You know, it's actually becoming double shady in here. Never gets old. Some of y'all just said, yes it does. We have more slats to beds. You could use that, it's like bamboo. You could use that for something. We can make a tabletop out of that. Or a ladder, because it's technically already a ladder. Huh. Remember those games where you would like do this and it was wood? Boop, and it would, wow, that was crazy. And it would like do stuff, like you would do this and it would, you know what I'm saying, don't you? You don't know what I'm saying. You're playing with your eyeball.
I do, but I don't, I got a bug in it.
You got a bug in your eye. Go get that bug out of your eyeball.
Right in my eyeball.
It is buggy out here. We've got a Verizon router. Maybe they just collected routers. You have a to-do list. There's nothing on it. It's actually pretty nice. I thought it was magnetic. Not quite as nice. Then you have a...
That's nice.
Yeah, this is actually a nice cutting board. Memory keepers. We are memory keepers. So you can do your memory keeping there. Oh, I found your fingernails. See, you always ask for fingernails. I just found you a whole bunch of them. Check these things out. Arrows.
Yeah, those are nice.
Yeah.
To paint.
To paint. Hey, you could use these for Hartley's birthday. Oh, you put a little Hartley thing, you could hand paint it. She could have it for the rest of her life. No? That's a pretty good idea, actually. I don't know if that was somebody's dogs or they just somehow took a picture of their dogs. Like, how do we get our dog in these picture frames for people to buy them at Hobby Lobby? These are pretty nice, actually, right? We could sell them in lots probably for $5 or $6. Some sort of headlight to a bicycle, like a flashlight looking thing. There's feet to TVs, and then that's about it. That's all we got in there. And a smell good thing. So, I mean, I don't think we're at $1,000 yet. There's another log. These logs might be... Now see, this log doesn't have any markings on it. Really? Are they the same looking log? They sure look like they go together, right? Look at this table. This thing is heavy and it's just not good, is what I'm saying. I'm gonna beep, beep. Ever gonna get $10 for this thing? No. It's clean. It is clean. I mean, like, you can't get no cleaner than that thing. All right, so we've made it down to all the nails. Black & Decker, not a lot there. I just said we can't. What did I just do? These need to go in something where they won't spill out, because that would be absolutely horrible. And that's the only thing you got in there is a Black & Decker saw.
Do you think they'll spill out of that thing?
Say what?
Do you think they'll spill out of that?
If it breaks, it's glass.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
But no, this is pretty airtight.
Yeah.
That's pretty airtight. I don't think it's gonna.
Pretty secure.
Pretty secure at this point. But if it breaks, watch out.
Man.
All right, what do we got here? We have another Ryobi, but this is just the case. So they really like chainsaws and things and stuff. This looks like a brand new Ryobi case for a chainsaw though. We actually do not have a chainsaw case. That might fit, but we bought a Husqvarna chainsaw. So it might fit. It's a little bit smaller than that. Another wire thing here. Listen, I know you guys are saying this is all junk. It's not. I can hear your judgment through your voices right now. It's not bad. $10. Look, that's 10 bucks.
10 bucks.
Well, I'm not saying. Here's the thing about the pictures. They took pictures of the DeWalt tools, right? There was like DeWalt tools sticking out.
You're saying they were experienced photo takers.
I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying that the pictures were taken of mostly the DeWalt tools, and there's the pictures of the DeWalt tools were the only tools in here that we found. I mean, there might be more. All right, Modern Flame, 1994. I'm telling you, these might be worth some money. Anytime that something has a name on it that says something else, you can tell because they're heavier. Like this one, not it. This one, not Modern Flame. So we'll look up the fake logs. They could be worth a lot of money. Nowadays, geez Louise, they're probably worth $1 million. Another piece of frame. Stop yelling at me, people. I know that I might have made a mistake, but I feel good about it. We can't sell these safety things.
Yeah.
They are worth good money though, but it's just too much liability. See what I'm saying? But they are expensive. If you go try to get a safety thing at like Lowe's, that's probably 100 to 150 bucks, but way too much liability that we want to take on selling those. Magazine or short holder. One or the other. You can put your shorts on there or your magazines. Got some chairs, got a mop bucket. I actually bought this just for the mop bucket. Actually, no, we use that cedar mop, don't we? They're trying to get 10 bucks for the mop bucket.
Oh my goodness.
Mop buckets are expensive. You buy this at Uline, this thing's $100 bucks for mop buckets. Hey, pooper scoopers.
Oh, jeez.
We've hit a low. I'm excited to see them that they weren't full of poop.
Well, that is a litter.
That's a litter box. I got a litter box on my hand. This right here, we'll try to remove this. This is a big old entertainment system thing with glass on it. A little table here. You have nice tables here, big tables. This one is super nice. This is like a $100 table, but we'll probably sell it for like 10 bucks on Marketplace. We might lot all this up and do all the tables for like 100 bucks. Then you have this one and this one in good shape. And this is just a little heater. The reason why I'm telling you this, because we're gonna clean all of this out. You got a chair here, chair cheer, and then some more wire stuff here. And more wire stuff here. And then like this, oh, you're gonna like this. This is actually pretty nice. Let me take this out, because when I was loading it, I was like, what is this, right?
Is that a clothing rack?
That's exactly what it is. Shady, get out of here. Let's go over here to my area. So this folds out like that, right?
Good for a yard sale.
I know. This would be great for our yard sales. And then, because if you bought this new, it's probably $100, $200. And then we do have the piece up there, I'll show you that goes on top of it. And then we could put our stuff around for yard sales.
Yeah.
Because we got the room to keep this in the barn. And that's why we're doing the concrete. If you watch the Flip Squad, you already know all the information about the barn. But that's why we're doing it, is just so we can have this type of stuff, right? Because we need to capitalize on stuff like that. This is the bar to it, right here. So it's a real nice circle one. But what we're gonna do is go ahead, probably start cleaning this stuff up as much as we can type of deal. There was one thing I wanted to show before we start cleaning up. This is a Harley Davidson oil pan down here. Now it is full of oil, but it's probably for like, see, is there a Harley Davidson thing right there? Mm-hmm. Yep. So it's probably for like a motorcycle. That's probably worth like 10 bucks or 20 bucks at a yard sale. What we're gonna do is probably go ahead and end this video. This is gonna be the flea market storage unit. That's what we're calling it. Again, thank you so much for Whatnot for sponsoring this video. We do appreciate it. We'll be on Whatnot. The link is down below. You get $15 off. We do appreciate it. But watch, remember, if you're not subscribed, subscribe, comment down below. Like the video. You know I'll always get you on the next one.